Hey great guys, TheTrophyMuncher's Joe here, and today we are finally getting to the finale of the Fall of the House of Usher, season one. It's been a while. It's been about 3 weeks, maybe just under that. Actually, maybe like just over 2 weeks since I watched the last episode. Basically on YouTube, some guy at Netflix has been dead mardy and just blocking and trying to actually strike all the reactions I did. However, I got into contact with someone at Netflix and they're like, "Oh no, don't worry about it," and they're putting them through now. I'm just waiting for all the episodes to clear, and then by the time you're watching this on YouTube, they would have all cleared and would be going up on YouTube hopefully without any issues. But yeah, just dealing with that just kind of put me off wanting to jump into the finale. It's like, oh, okay, I've got to deal with this now. So it's a whole 2 week process of having to deal with that stuff, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, I remember everything that happened. I skimmed through episode 7 very briefly just to kind of remind myself. But I remember most things anyways. Like we were getting to the big, well, obviously the big ending of the show, and I'm curious still like what the reasonings is to all of this and what kind of went on with I forgot the cop name, the detective who got stabbed in the back last episode. I'm literally blanking on his name, but what happened between those two in the past, kind of after that. So yeah, episode 8, guys. If you enjoy, make sure to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. And Patreon is down below if you do want to join us over on there. Sorry to the patrons who've kind of been waiting for episode 7 and 8. Like I said, it kind of put me off. Wanted to jump straight into the episode, having to deal with that, which is a bit annoying, but should be sorted now. Fingers crossed. Now we can go. Let's do this. I actually forced him to live.
Millions, Roderick. Millions. And that's just the deaths. Who knows
just
how
the
many
death, so
more
okay, not addiction.
addicted,
Yeah,
ruined.
that's even worse then.
If I die, this stops.
Which is bad faith, isn't it?
So she's
She
going to
tried to
the sister,
loophole
maybe.
me.
You can't
your
loophole
price.
her.
Oh, sweetie,
Ain't gonna happen.
you are funny. Wrong today by a representative from Fortunato Incorporated.
She's so cool. I want a spin-off of just her running around killing people. She can kill me if she wants. I don't really mind. Behind you. Jesus Christ. Why the jester? What? What is it? What's the... I can't remember if we've seen one before. I know we've seen... It was in the car in Ep 1.
The truth is, your father died in a horrible accident, but it's important he died upstanding. He brought your mother home to care for her.
Yeah, he cared for her really well.
I don't care what's good for the family or the company. This is about my mom. And if you think you're coming near her with another pair of pliers over my dead body, you fucking ghoul.
Oh, whipped out the ghoul. I think it's just give up the empire at this point. Just let it all go.
She gets that from, right?
What are you
Well, this
doing
is awkward.
alive? Yeah.
Suppose I'll know it when I see it.
I hope you do. See it.
Oh yeah, we'll get to see what's in the
I
basement.
am pretty
today.
sure you will. Annabelle Lee. At the funeral.
Did it? I can't remember. Ep 1.
But our love, it was stronger by far than the love of those who are older than we, of
Oh,
many
she won the
far
like, I
wiser
remember
than
her to
we.
the light, to be fair.
And neither the angels in heaven above nor the demons down under the
Oh
sea
no. I don't remember that.
can ever dissever my soul from the soul of the beautiful Annabelle Lee.
Yeah, you fumbled, bro.
They only knew appetite, and here you said, "Come with me. Gorge yourselves." How could I compete with that? You didn't feed them, though, did you? You starved them. Less and less of them came back each time until one day they were empty, they were siphoned.
Yeah, it's Dad of the Year.
I thought you were a rich man all this time, but I see you now. I look at you and I see
Why is every actor so good in this show?
Maybe this is a kindness in disguise. Maybe they died in their childhoods.
Wrecked. Oh, damn. We don't actually know what happened to her, do we?
What did you do? What the fuck were you thinking?
Knew you would not understand.
You betrayed.
Oh, did they kill her and that's why they're running around and the police... I don't know.
I don't know you, Roderick. The man I know, the man that I love, could never. But you're not him, are you?
Walt has become Heisenberg.
And the stars never rise, but I feel the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabelle Lee.
So those two were both her kids, yeah. I was going to say, she won't give a shit about the other ones.
In her tomb, by the sounding sea.
Jester. Going next, bro.
Roderick.
The music's so good.
You said you'd tell me how they all died.
What if he's already
And
dead?
you did.
And Oggy's just talking to his ghost.
But you also said you'd confess.
You sure I can't tempt you?
No.
Wish I'd said that.
There we go, what happened? Tell me. Oh, okay. Someone at this party. Oh. Is it him that they killed?
That you and Roderick came up with it together and you just played your part.
No, I may have already said that. And that's not even a lie. Not anymore, because you're my guy. I mean, listen to me.
Yeah,
I
these two are
haven't
best of
changed the
buds.
blueprints in the new building. They're building an office right next to mine. That's yours, okay?
I think we could tell Roderick still hates him though.
You're a sherry man, aren't you?
Holy shit. What is Amontillado?
A powerful wine for a powerful man.
Poison. No, too obvious. Oh, they didn't drink it though.
That's good. Hey, no. Don't be shy. Bottoms up. Let's go.
I'm gonna savor it.
I actually gotta head to head real quick. Yeah. Go. Do your thing.
Very Game of Thrones-esque. Probably trying to get him alone so he just dies by himself. This is my guess. But if he actually wants to sleep with that guy, there's zero way. Oh, is he buried in the wall?
No wonder down here. You know what this is, right? This is gonna be the foundation of my new building.
It might be paralyzing him. And then they just bury him in the walls. That'd be kind of cool.
We can make all the noise we want.
It might echo a little bit, but...
I thought you were a cold fish when I first met you, but I like you better this way.
What better when she's about to murder you? I mean, fair enough, but...
Stay.
This is your doom.
If you can get over here, you can do anything you want to me.
He won't be able to. He won't be able to move.
Except that challenge.
Nope.
Hey.
Anything you want, stud.
Whoa.
Go on, Jester. You might deserve this one though, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god.
Look, Roddy, he's awake.
Did you drug me?
I like how you pretended to be impressed with the bottle, like you can tell the difference between sherry and Amontillado.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
It's a hostile takeover.
Oh, are you sure? I don't remember a scene like this in Succession.
Hey!
There we go.
There it is, the realization.
I will fucking kill you!
Definitely not then. And actually, I think that makes this self-defense, so thanks for that.
That's gotta be the worst one, because he's gonna be there for... how long? Couple weeks, maybe? Maybe not that long, but... oh, I guess maybe the oxygen, though. So, maybe not.
You got me. You're real ballers, aren't you?
No, Thank you.
And the little candle as well. It's gonna have to watch that go out.
The feds weren't right. Falsifying data, forging signatures, fraudulent studies, and, well, grave robbing.
Corpses disappearing after participating in 1495.
He's starting to realize.
I get it. I never should have made Roderick take the fall for this, right? That's what this is, isn't it?
Oh, they're closing in
You're
quick.
right. That was fucked.
Some good
But I
brickwork
didn't
there.
know, did I? I didn't know who I was dealing with. Get you things. I can give you whatever you want. Stock options, promotion. Madeline,
Ooh,
you should go work
promotion.
for us. How does VP sound?
I was thinking COO.
She's gonna promote herself.
$3 million. Fucking each. To start.
The board's gonna be very disturbed when they learn what you've done. And that you disappeared. You ran off to a beach somewhere without a...
What was the bell? I guess the bell is the part of the costume, actually. Because it kept hearing the bell, didn't it?
Like you said, you can make all the noise you want. And no one's due back at work for a week, so happy New Year. Oh. Wait.
Could he survive a week? No. Well, we know he doesn't, but... Oh.
That candle lasts you about an hour or so, then I'm afraid you're in the dark.
He's actually just given up. You are so small. That's gotta sting. That's the worst death, technically. Maybe not pain-wise, but how long is it going to be drawn out for?
You sure no one will come down here?
No, not tonight. And he won't make it past morning, not with the cyanide. I really can't believe he didn't taste it. He really
Okay.
didn't know shit about sharing.
Really...
Back upstairs for a bit. Be seeing some.
Yeah, there's no chance. And I thought maybe could he hold off? But no.
Smaller venue. Neighborhood, bar. Something like that.
They ended up with
God,
Carla.
Bloated monster of a human just stuffing his maw with the company caviar. And I thought to myself, if that is who I'd have to serve, to fuck. For diamonds and furs in a house on the Cape. Forget it.
I'm glad she's done well for herself and getting a good role like this. She was quite good in Scream. She's one of the better actors in that show, actually, from what I remember her.
I find most people have a threshold, a qualifier. Something or someone they'd be unwilling to sacrifice, no matter how sweet the deal.
I think I'm like most people.
Oh, okay, yeah, well, because you buried someone alive, I guess.
You're a killer, aren't you? Both of you. Couple real killers.
I wouldn't say that.
Really? What else would you call it? I mean, you killed Rufus Griswold tonight, didn't you?
Scratch of the head. Gulp.
Bartender would say you were here all night. But close the place and then some. What if I said I could guarantee that you'll get away with it? And not just that. All of it.
Did they literally make a deal with
In
the
good
devil?
time, not a lot of time.
If Carla's the devil, can we all be sent to hell? I'd be alright with that.
This is the moment. Luck meets opportunity.
It's a hell of an offer.
Very tempting.
You're gonna say it costs what, our souls or whatever?
No, maybe not your souls, but...
For one, and even if there was, you already sold them tonight, one brick at a time. No, nothing so silly as that. It won't even go on your tab. What if I said you get all that, the whole thing, and the price is deferred?
Oh.
Let the next generation foot the bill.
God, they fought the bill in the worst way possible.
And when you're done, at the end of it all, just before you would have died, Roderick, just before you would have died anyway, your bloodline dies with you.
Well, they were told straight up then, your whole bloodline will die.
You two die together. You came into this world together, you go out of it together, or no deal. I'm a creature of symmetry.
I love that.
You'd live a long time.
Yeah, you do live a
Longer
long
than
time.
any man in the Usher family ever has. But when that curtain falls, everyone takes a bow together.
Oh my god, you actually agreed to that.
I mean,
It's pretty tempting.
those kids would have quite the life.
They'd never want for anything.
I guess.
They could live decades with every luxury, every opportunity. Or they could live a little longer, but struggle.
Oh. See, that would make sense. But some of them were young, and they were all dickheads. I guess that's more was Roderick's choice to make them like that. They could have been great people.
And every Usher yet to be born, they will live a blessed, privileged life and depart the stage together.
Is this why she never had kids as well?
Hypothetically.
Because she's just like, well, what's the point?
Real deal. It's an offer on the table. What do you say?
I love her hair, by the way. Her looks so good, Susa.
You have a deal.
It literally made a deal with the devil.
You
Oh, yeah.
too, Cleopatra.
I don't even have kids. This is his thing.
You too.
They knew this was
Have a
coming.
deal.
I guess this is why he never was like completely shocked and surprised by the deaths.
Tonight, we'll just drink.
They are the same bottle.
Not just any drink. Henri IV, Doudignon, Héritage, Cognac.
Ooh.
Aged 100 years in barrels. Named in honor of the beloved French king.
What does she get out of this? I mean, their lives. I guess she's happy enough with that.
To the House of Usher. Whose time has come.
Would you guys take that deal? Obviously, most people would say no, but I think it depends. I don't know. Like the concept of living a bit of a shorter life by 10 years and it being amazing, though. Like, you would prefer that. But like I said, like 3 of them were still quite young. And none of them were great people, so...
We should settle up.
We just did.
So that's the question. Would you rather live to 80, but it's like a midlife? It's like, okay, cool. Like a 6 to 7 out of 10 kind of life. Or only make it to 65/70, but it's like a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 kind of life. I know I'd pick. I'm going for that 10 out of 10.
Well, that was loopy.
But then I guess the other side of it is like, all your kids die as well, and like your whole family line dies.
Man,
How's it gone? Oh. Little Raven as well. How can you not believe it now? No, it takes you back, please.
and then we never talked about it again.
Do now.
They never found Grizz, the cops never came, the board voted me in, and the work began. Ligadone began.
The fact maybe they could have even had that without the deal as well. They could have still had all the riches and the power. Or was it like guaranteed that they wouldn't if... Oh. Did Luke Skywalker get her? I don't know if you can paralyze the devil, no? Good sneak attack, though. Oh, so she'll be downstairs. She might be the what's in the basement. No way, not the one up on her. Luke Skywalker, yes. Well, he did something in the end. Did Luke Skywalker just take down the devil?
Ready for pickup. I'm leaving now.
Wow, that was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
It was good. It was a good attempt.
I parked out there for 2 days and I thought, fuck it. I had the best seat in the house. Your reputation is warranted.
Maybe he's what's in the basement then.
You're beautiful at what you do. Can I get you a drink?
Oh, I love her so much. She's like one of the best characters I've seen this year.
So your guy, once he picked me up, he was gonna cut off my hands and my head, and then the body goes into an oil drum and gets dropped 100 miles out. That's still the dance?
Yeah, very Breaking Bad-esque.
You were the first to do it. The Transglobe expedition. That man in the desert. They left him, didn't they? That guide in the Arctic.
Oh, this is where he stopped talking, I think, because they said he would tell the story but stop at a certain point.
That Inuit woman? Not you. You didn't partake. But you saw what they did.
Arthur.
I saw.
Fortunata Pharma will be dissolved in a bankruptcy settlement. The family trust will turn over $4.5 billion, including federal settlement fees, paid in installments over 9 years.
Oh.
It's a pretty sweet deal.
It's a fucking Christmas present. It's a slap on the wrist that comes with a blowjob.
And you can make this happen. What are you offering?
There's a file. Camille L'Espagne was very good at what she did. She had a file on everyone, even you. Barely scratches the surface, but the surface alone will get you 20 to life. It gets found.
So, it'll be done.
Or it doesn't.
So the deal's either he gets put in prison or not.
What are you asking in return?
What do you have, Arthur? In this life you've built for yourself?
He has his cool outfit, detective outfit.
I have no collateral.
Oh.
Collateral is leverage. And I won't be leveraged.
Surely she knows that he has nothing.
Thank you for your consideration. And for your generous offer. But I think I'll play out my hand.
Oh, fair enough.
If it's all the same to you.
Fair enough.
Well, he had nothing to offer, so it wasn't much of a deal, really.
Thank you. This has been a pleasure.
He survived. That was a great scene.
Maybe not having Fortunato anymore. Maybe it's a good thing. For you.
She'll
That place
die as
wasn't
well,
good,
though,
Grandpa.
technically, no? Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
She's part of the bloodline, so...
But it was mine.
That's gonna be... Are they actually just going to kill her off as well? They said they die with him, so she can't live past him.
Get some sleep.
You know, you can't stay. You know, I had them make up one of the guest rooms.
Way ahead of you. Good night.
She's going to die. Unless it's like, I'll be lenient because you're the one good person in this family who wants to do good. It's going one way or the other. Yep. There she is.
Well, they always had a hard time focusing on things outside of their immediate concerns, didn't they? I mean, it shouldn't be on me to have to spell out the definition of the word bloodline, but... Have a seat.
Or she'll do it but feel kind of bad about it.
There's a lot about my job I love. But there are moments like these that bring me no joy.
No, she is going to do it.
I hope you know that.
Oh, God. That sucks.
Let me tell you a story. It takes 3 years, more than 100 skin grafts, physical therapy, reconstructive surgery.
Yeah, the mum will
She
live.
endures
She's not
it.
the bloodline.
She's strong. She calls it the Lenore Foundation, after her daughter. And she saves a lot of lives.
Bro.
Would you like to know how many? Dozens in the first year, then hundreds. Thousands soon after. And then a major burst of growth. 600,000.
Hell
5
yeah.
years in, and in a decade, it's millions.
Saves
More
millions
than
of
3
lives.
million, in fact. This is the part I really want you to hear. You did that.
Well,
When you
there's
got her out
something
of
at
the
least.
When you defied your father, you did that. You saved those people. That choice you made echoes through millions of lives. I thought you should know that.
That's sad. But there's something. No, she's just giving her like a no pain death. The one non-painful death makes sense. It'd be a bit brutal. She just put through like another chimp ripping her to shreds.
Some nonsense.
Nevermore, nevermore, nevermore. Okay. Oopsie boopsie. You knew that was going to happen as well. So it went straight from here to the house. All the kids judging him like, you
no
did this to his wife.
Dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken.
Oh, is it just Lenore?
And the stillness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word, Lenore.
Hey, you wanted this. You're happy with this, right? Think of all the money you had.
Well, I guess we finally come to it. Haven't we?
Bro. I thought the sister was going to be there as well. I'm reminding myself of all their deaths. God, the acid one looks the worst.
When it comes to sheer body count, you're in my top 5.
Oh, hell yeah.
Take a look.
This is the, how many, 600,000 people have died because of them.
Those are your bodies. They'd each be alive today if it weren't for you. New one every 5 minutes, just in the States, but...
Just in the States.
Open it up to the world?
The rains turned to bodies. Oh my God. Well done, bro. That's quite the accomplishment.
Tower.
That's so cool.
Your pyramid.
Who, like, actually has the biggest kill count in the world? Like, indirect kills like this? Well, technically, God.
You said that's Madeline down there.
It is, at least I think it is. I called you and I came here.
Who's rolled on up this time? Oh. This is before they had the chat then.
And she's giving us a few minutes to talk, so I guess there must be something we're meant to wrap up. Drink?
You know what? Yes, why the fuck not?
Why not?
We always said it was you and me against the world.
We'll leave the world together.
Said we'd change the world.
Yeah, you changed the world. You should have seen all the bodies falling. You definitely changed the world.
You don't want Ligadone, don't buy it. You don't want to get addicted, don't abuse it. They're mad because we made it available and desirable. Hey,
okay,
it's
sure.
our fucking job. These people, they want an entire meal for $5 in 5 minutes, and then they complain it's made of shit and plastic. McDonald's had served nothing but kale salad all day and all night long. That's what people fucking ate. It's available, no one buys it.
Got him. Just had you all with that.
We turn men into cum fountains and women into factories, cranking out what? An impoverished workforce there for the labor and to spend what little they make consuming.
Well, that's quite the rant.
Clothes made by starving children in third world countries, and they want it so bad that they're begging for it, they're screaming for it, they're insisting upon it. And we're the problem. These fucking monsters.
This is a whole... We're not the problem because there are other bad people in the world.
You and me against the world. Don't care if it's death herself. She wants Madeline. Fucking Usher. She's gonna have to look me straight in the eyes.
Well, she's not bothered. She's like, I've got nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah, I assume she was poisoned. He didn't drink at all. They'd be paralysed again.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Motherfuck.
Oh no, she just straight up died.
I'm sorry.
That's quite the final rant to go out on, though.
You are a queen. You're a goddess. And you're gonna live forever.
How someone's still moving.
What did you do?
I sent her off like a queen.
I guess.
Well, they buried them with the things they buried them with, things they needed in the afterlife. She'll have everything she needs down there. This takes a little getting used to.
What did you do to her?
Down in the basement
I
forever.
loved her. I honored her.
Right. And after you honored her, are you sure she was dead?
You know, maybe not. Thank you for coming tonight, Augie.
Yeah, cheers,
I'm
Olga. You
sorry
must have had a barrel of a time with this.
for all the times I inconvenienced you. It may not have been perfect, but you can't say we didn't change the world. How many people can say that?
Yes, but you changed the world for the worse. That doesn't... He keeps saying it like he's done something great.
It was about soothing the world's pain. That's the biggest lie we
Oh, you get gone.
You can't eliminate pain.
Oh, Jesus. She just straight up... Is that her or a ghost?
Nevermore.
Right. That's what you want to be seeing when he cut her eyes out and put the stones in there. All of the House of Usher, there you go. Yes! Ah. Top 5 characters of 2023. Tell me I'm wrong.
It pulled other things down into the earth with it. My case, for one, pointless now. I put in for retirement, and I went home.
After that, he's like, I've seen enough and just retired.
Every dollar went for rehabilitation programs, addiction and recovery research, and
Something
she
good came
weaned
out of it, I
herself
guess.
off Ligadon.
As they said with the mum as
completely. He surrendered himself at the courtroom and didn't utter a word in his defense.
well. He went out on his terms,
He
I
remains
guess.
the only conviction from the Fortunato pharmaceutical case, and he will die in prison. Didn't know what to do with this,
Oh yeah, he has his tape record. I wonder if he managed to get it out.
because it don't matter in the end why you did any of it. I don't fucking care why you did it.
The night,
Oh, is this
though
all of
clear,
being
shall
buried
frown,
with-
and the stars shall look not down from their high thrones in heaven, with light like hope to morn.
Oh, is that something they died with because the phone had the flash and stuff, the whole thing?
To thy weariness shall seem as a
Gold
burning,
bug.
and a fever which would cling to thee forever.
Just drug thrown, just, yeah, fair enough.
Now are thoughts thou shalt not banish. Now are visions ne'er to vanish.
They'll probably blow off in about 5 minutes.
From thy spirit shall they pass no more, like dewdrop from the grass.
I love that, she's giving them their sessions. Roderick Usher. That's got to be the final shot.
How it hangs upon the trees. A
9
mystery
deaths.
of mysteries.
Oh yeah. Great show. Brilliant show. Mike Flanagan does it again. Yet again. There we go. I'm assuming it's just credits, yeah. For the House Usher. Amazing. I think Carla's character is one of my favourite characters in any of the the Mike Flanagan verse, whatever you want to call it. She's one of the coolest characters, like the devil or the demon or whatever you want to call her. I don't know if they even kind of gave her a name, but she was amazing in the show, and everyone else was really, really well done. I think this has some of my favourite characters in the Mike Flanagan. Like, let's go up there. I think Roderick was actually. I don't want to say I liked him, but really great character. Madeline was pretty cool. I would have liked a bit more of Camille, but I get not why she had to die when she did. But I would have liked a bit more of her. Tamerlane. I forgot his say name, but her, she was pretty great. I think that's pretty much everyone. Like everyone else was good. Arthur was pretty great at the end, and then Oggy was really cool as well. So, but it says Verna is her name here. I'm just going to say she basically is the devil of the show, but she was my favourite by far, but everyone else is really, really great as well. Pretty great ending there as well. Really knew how to wrap it up, as Mike Flanagan knows how to do. He never, even with Midnight Club is the one exception because they thought they were going to get a season 2. So, what I said was like, minus the Midnight Club, every one of his other shows just feel like they wrap up really well, and all of his films wrap up really nicely from what I've seen as well. Like, you never kind of sit there wanting more or having more questions or anything like that. Midnight Club is the one exception because they kind of ended it where it was like going to lead in season 2 and it didn't get picked up, obviously. So, yeah, as for rankings of what I've seen of Mike Flanagan, minus the films, I'd say Midnight Club is still the weakest for sure. Then I'd say, that is hard. It's between this and Midnight Club for me. I think Hill House is still. I'm just going on Mike Flanagan's. I know. Okay, Mike Flanagan. I think Hill House is still the best, if I'm being honest. I think that balanced the characters, the story, and the actual horror all so well. Like, that was where it was balanced the best. I think Midnight Club is the one that got like the most emotion out of me, and I think the actor who played the priest was just so good. Like, I think he gave the best performance I've seen from a Mike Flanagan show. I'm actually surprised he hasn't cropped up in this show because he was really, really great. So yeah, that's okay. I thought, oh yeah, the other one was Blind Manor, but I've not seen Blind Manor, so that one I will get to. Like I said, I might react to Blind Manor. I don't think it'd do very well on the channel because I'm just so late to it. But I do want to get Blind Manor under my belt because then I would have seen all of his main shows, and then it'd be a definitive ranking. But for now, I'll go Midnight Club. Then I'm gonna say The Fall of the House of Usher, which is so weird to say because this was an incredible show. I think Carla's character is maybe my favourite character in all of the Mike Flanagan shows, so there is that. Then I'd say Midnight Club. I just felt like Midnight Club is just so well done. It's a lot slower than The Fall of the House of Usher, but I don't know that really. And the setting of Midnight Mass is. Sorry, I'm saying Midnight Club. I mean Midnight Mass is what I've been meaning to say. Midnight Mass. I think like the setting of that and the priest character was just so well done. And again, the horror of Midnight Mass kind of was done so well. I think that's one of the things with The Fall of the House of Usher, I would say, is it's his least scary that I've seen. Like Midnight Club was kind of playing on the horror aspects where they were like doing, I want to get as many jump scares as we can in one single episode. It was kind of playing on that, and when they were kind of telling their stories. But so that you could kind of say didn't really work with the horror as well. But I felt like this, I wouldn't say it was scary. That's probably maybe what it wasn't going for. I don't know if they were going for like a big horror with this show. I wouldn't say it kind of managed to do that, at least for me. But the story, the characters, and the deaths as well. The deaths was so well done. I think they nailed all of that. So yeah, Fall of the House of Usher, Midnight Mass, and I think his best is still to this day Hill House. But I'd say Usher, Midnight Mass, and Hill House are all exceptional for different reasons as well. So Midnight Club is the only one for me that I've seen show-wise that's just a bit like, yeah, I thought it was fine. I wouldn't say it was bad. I just thought it was fine. And yeah, we'll do Blind Manor next, I think. So I do want to get that under my belt. I'll probably start that maybe next year, maybe like January or February, something like that, depending on what's going on at the time. Because like I say, I don't think it'll do too well. It's just more for me that I'm gonna watch it. So do keep a lookout for that as well. As for his films, I think the only one I really need to, Doctor Sleep is the only one that I'm kind of missing out on, because I've seen Oculus, I've seen Hush, I've seen Ouija, I've seen Gerald's Game, and then you got some of his short things here, and then Absentia, I don't know what that is. Before I Wake, I've not heard anything about that, but Doctor Sleep I think is probably the one that I need to get to as well. So there we go, rating for the episode, I'm going to go a 9 out of 10 for the finale. I think it's a really great finale wrapped up. No, I'll go 9 out of 10 because it did answer everything pretty well, and there wasn't anything that I left was like, oh, I didn't do this right, I didn't do this. So, and then as for the show, so Haunting of Hill House is a 9 out of 10 for me. Like, I think it's like a 9.5. I think it's very close to a 10. Midnight Mass is like an 8.5. I'd say this was an 8 out of 10. Maybe like an 8.2 it's like very close. I think like this and Midnight Mass are very close to kind of being able to swap, but I'll just say what the ranking I've said for now. So yeah, we'll go 9 out of 10 for Hill House, 8.5 for Midnight Mass, and then 8 out of 10 for now for Usher, and then I gave Midnight Club a 6 out of 10. So yeah, pretty happy with those rankings. But thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought the episode and the show as a whole down below in the comments. And I'll see you for his next show. Is his next show the Season of Passage? I don't know if this is a TV show or a film. Okay, looks like it's probably going to be a film. So depending on reviews on that. Then he's also directing The Life of Chuck. Don't know what this is. Oh, this is one where it got announced that Tom Hiddleston's in it and Karen. Oh, Matthew Lilliard's going to be in it as well. So I'm assuming that is a film as well. And then he's got The Dark Tower, which looks like it'll be a TV show. So yeah, with Amazon this time. Okay. So I wonder what his next Netflix show is going to be. If they'll probably get back for something at some point. But God, is he not exhausted? Like, he's got 3 things going on now, and he's like still pumping them out like one thing a year. Literally since 2018, Hill House 2019, Dot Sleep 2020, Blind Manor 2021, Midnight Mass 2022, The Midnight Club 2023, The Fall of the House of Usher. Like, is he tired? And even going back there, Gerald's Game was 2016, Ouija was 2016, Hush was 2016 as well, and then he had a 3-year gap between Oculus and Hush. So since Hush, really, he's been non-stop. The man's a machine. Alright, anyway, take care, guys. Peace.